Should be picking up this one too really well actually. You starting? Yeah, I'm recording. Here we are at Ipswich this afternoon with what should prove to be a very interesting, exciting clash between two very fine schoolboy teams from New South Wales and Queensland. New South Wales side we have as number 1 Scott Poulton, Wiltshire State High School. 2 Wesley Shield, Logan Lee State High School. The winger is Paul Bush from Mossman State High School. Centre 3/4 we have Shane Lee from Mackay North State High School and Peter Sutton from Iona College. The halves, Chris Steele 5'8" from Lockyer District and Douglas Pitt, the halfback from Mackay North State High School. Forwards, packing in lock forward we have Jason Raymond from Woodvale State High School. 2 second rowers are Craig Stevens, Council College in Innisfail, and Sean Buckle, St Mary's Toowoomba. Front rowers, David Bogley from Toowoomba State High School and Tony Holmer from Mossman State High School. Backing in as we have Paul Mole from Bunbury State High School. Reserves for the match, Neil Barrett, Scott Johnson, Andrew Doyle, Michael Ryder and Peter Shriek. So New South Wales kick deep, Queensland territory. Running it through the centre field. Sean Buckle. Here we go, downtown. Nice deep kick from lock forward, Jason Raymond. Picked up beautifully by New South Wales, fullback. Pulled down equally as well by 5'8". Away from dummy half. We've got Stephen Marvin and he's through. He's in for what could be, yes, New South Wales' first try in the corner. Well, didn't show a lot of defence in Queensland then. First line of defence was easily broken and the cover didn't come across nearly quickly enough. Beautiful try there to Stephen Marvin. What number is it? A big burly boy from South Sydney High in for his first try. Take a power stopping in this game. Taken by Philip Morabito from Verstone High. It's in. It's got the direction, but certainly nowhere near the legs. Score after 2 minutes of play here is New South Wales 4, Queensland 0. Another very good start for the Queensland boys. Short kick to the New South Wales forward line, taken up there by front rower. Straight from dummy half, made a couple of valuable yards there. Here we go, we've got a wrap on, no, it's back to the middle of the play. Front rower takes it up nearly onto the halfway line. New South Wales boys are taking a lot of initiative from dummy half. Let's pull down just over the halfway line. Yeah, expect something on here, yes, out the back line. Nice step off his inside foot, back into the middle of play. And he's still going. A little bit of a poor attempt at the tackle there from Queensland forwards. The ball's still alive. It's out to the wing. No, the winger has the ball. He's back inside. He's held there well by the centre 3/4. Peter Sutton. He's up slowly to play the ball. It's away through the halves. Lock forward standing in the back line. It's out. The ball went to ground, but it went sideways. Well supported there by the fullback. He's up onto the 10-metre line and he's got it away still. I think he's knocked it on there. Yes, we'll see the first scrum of the match this afternoon. Deep in Queensland territory, just outside the 10-metre line. It's Queensland's feed, Queensland's loose. Let's see what we can do. See how weight's stacked against these big New South Wales boys. Yes, we've got the first win with the feed. Halfback makes a valuable 15 metres. Oh, Queensland boys certainly steaming onto the ball, but New South Wales equal to the task, driving backwards. Yeah, nicely passed. Well away from dummy half, he's got the ball away, yes, it's out to the 5'8", he puts a kick through, it's found the winger napping, he's put it nice and deep in New South Wales territory. Winger has the ball, it's away from one, away from two, makes some valuable ground across field, he's past the 25, he's up on about 30 metre mark. Away from dummy half again, we've got the front row, he's taken well there. But done well, yes, taken down beautifully by Qld. Got a wrap on from New South Wales, halfbacks around. Big forward in the back line, and he's held beautifully there by 3 Queensland forwards forming in defence. Got it away. It's out through the backs. It's out the big Stephen Marvin out in the centres. Bad luck there, Steve, put it down, knock on. Scrum just on the halfway line. Be another Queensland feed, another Queensland loose. Let's see if they can hold that way. Very untidy scrum there. New South Wales have the ball. Got pulled away from dummy half again. Held there, the ankles. Here you go again from dummy half. Seem to be making this a bit of a habit, New South Wales. And again from dummy half. Queensland certainly have a little bit of a weakness in the middle of the ruck there. Oh, bad pass there. That's towed through. Queensland are going to pick it up. Yes, it's picked up there. Held, he's held about 25 metres out. Away from dummy half, Queensland winger. He makes another valuable 5 metres, and we have a penalty. First penalty of the match going to Queensland. A little bit of a high tackle there. Referee said taking the man too high, taking him around the neck. Winger to put the ball out. Fancy. Front rower take the ball straight up. Again, very stereotype play, and it's leading to nothing for Queensland. And 2 forwards, the second forward was driven back quite firmly by New South Wales defence. Out the back line we go now. Nice pass there. 5'8". Held up there by Marvin. Certainly a big centre this boy. Yeah, out to the wing. Beautiful pass to the wing. Steps outside his man. It's picked up by his own winger. Nice defence there. Okay, it's 6 to go. Stayed through there by the New South Wales marker. Brady, nice little step there around his man. Support by the outside man. Front rower to the dummy half, and he goes himself, finds a big gap. New South Wales defence, straight up the middle, a good 10 metres there. Queensland can do something from here. Here we go, straight through the middle of the ruck again. Certainly New South Wales very vulnerable in that area. It's way to the half. Got it out now, got the lock forward and back line. Nice little dummy there. He's carried him on close to the line. Queensland now 10 metres out. Can they put a try on here? Here we go, back the other way, through the half, through the hooker, and he's held up there. Held up in the centres. It's on the 10 metre line, last tackle. Let's see what happens here. They're going to put a bomb up. Oh, very loose pass, but plenty of time to get his kick away. Queensland not coming through on it very quickly. Oh, Queensland offside. In front of the kicker. Got a penalty for New South Wales, about 2 metres out from their line. Nice kick from New South Wales. It's taken them, way down, halfway between the 22 and the halfway line. Gets them back out of their territory. Gets the pressure right off. Let's see if Queensland can keep them down there. New South Wales standing very deep here. Let's see if they must have something on. Taps taken. 1, 2, second man around off the wrap. Very useful. A good 10 metres. Dummy half again by himself. Queensland have tightened up considerably in the middle of the ruck there. Beautiful tackle. There we go, half. Second row standing into the back line. Oh, nice hands from the New South Welshman there. Held. That's 3. Running onto the short open. Quick hands, good clean pair of hands. Dummy there. He's held there for 4. Marvin to dummy half, no. Dummy half again. Queensland tightened up there considerably, taken down by second row of Stevens. Here we go. Got a kick from the lock. Well taken by the Queensland fullback. Runs it up, nearly under the 22-metre line. Second row. Sean Buckle takes it up, makes a couple of metres. Oh, nice little swerve. Just outside the 22 now. Mull runs himself. Oh, nice pass to the winger. Well picked up. Very low to the ground. He hung on to that well. Still inside their territory, Queensland. The half. Douglas Pitt puts a kick through. Yes, kick. Found the winger napping again. Oh, it's bounced well for him. It's found touch just on the New South Wales side of the halfway line. Let's see what. Yes. Feeds to New South Wales. Picked up the ball. Beautiful pass. The centre. Can he cover him? Defence is coming across too slowly. The fullback's through. Well, that was well done. Fullback moving into the backline movement. Picked up the ball beautifully off his 5'8". Sprinted away from the Queensland defence and he's into the corner for New South Wales' second try. Well, that's 8 points to 0. Kick in a similar place to the last try. Let's see if Morabito can put it over this time. Nice try to Danny Crankovic. Cracked me into the back line then well. To kick here. Coming in on a similar angle. Yes, he's got the direction. No. Fails to find the legs again. So they're going to have to find a bit more power there if he's going to put those over. Right, the score remains at 8 points to 0. At 15 minutes into the first half. Then to put the ball deep in New South Wales territory. Down to the second row. He's knocked it on there. Can he regain it? Yes, picked up by New South Wales. The scrum there, halfway between the New South Wales 22 and halfway line. The Queensland feed, Queensland loose head. Scrums have been going pretty evenly at the moment. Both teams winning their loose. Looks like it could be the first win against the loose. Yes, New South Wales picked up that ball. Little step there, beautifully done. Centres are having a lot of trouble with this man. 5'8" from New South Wales. Dummy half again, we've got up onto the halfway line by Mark Larry. Away from dummy half, through the halfback, 5'8", got a wrap on. No, he's back himself. It's Jason Geddes making a lot of ground through the middle. Play it there. And through the halfback again. Oh, well drawn. He's up about 25 metres out from the Queensland line. Oh, little knock on? No. The referee says knock back there. Front row. Knocks on there. Just a little knock on. The referee detected that one. It'll be a Queensland feed, Queensland loose. Referee talking to both these packs. Well fed. Oh, nice little move from the Queensland back line there. New South Wales men holding down there. No, he's up. Played it. It's one. Making absolutely no ground at all there, but we have a penalty Queensland's way. Referee indicating there that inside the 5 metres. Both scrums and penalties going fairly evenly at the moment. Nice kick from the Queensland man. Oh, he hasn't put it out. Yes, he has. Sideline man indicates New South Wales his foot on the line. Foot over the line. So we have a tap just outside the New South Wales 25 metres. Let's see what Queensland can do something here, something a little less stereotype. Forward, straight off the ball, straight off the top. Go there. Yes. And still far too stereotype. One man off all the time. On the 22-man line. Only half goes himself, picked up by the fullback at this time. Doesn't make any headway. New South Wales tightened that gap in the middle a little bit. Away through the halfback hands, through 5'8". Oh, beautifully picked up, dribbling on the ground there by David Rolls. That's that halfback to dummy half. Jason Raymond's held there. Plays it back. Peter Sutton. Ball's put up high in the air. Queensland through onto it, all onside this time, I think. But New South Wales, 5'8", equal to the task. Jason Gadders in well, he's taken over the goal area. Line drop out here for New South Wales. Stephen Marvin looks like he's the man to take the drop out. How deeply. Yes, nice deep kick from Marvin. Queensland nowhere near far enough back. Fullback picks it up, regathers. See if he can get it into New South Wales territory. Yes, he's over beaten the first man. He's valuable ground from the winger. We got the fullback, but he's taking a little touch on the far side of the field. Halfway between the New South Wales 25 and halfway. Big scrum there, New South Wales loose this time. Led by New South Wales, looks like it's going to be a New South Wales win, yes, and they take the ball away. First tackle there, halfback taken down. Straight from dummy half again, New South Wales. Doing this a lot this afternoon. That's two, making valuable ground all the same. Dummy half, quick hands through the back line. 5'8", on the centre, 3/4, no. Through the middle, making valuable ground again. And he's held there well. It's Philip Morabito, he's held in the middle of the field. Play it, quick hands, well drawn. The front row, one running wide on the blind side there, Tony Fay. Quick hands back the other way now from New South Wales. Nice little chip through from the 5'8". Yes, it's over the head of the Queensland winger, and New South Wales screaming onto the ball. And he's held 1 metre out from the Queensland line. Gets up to play it, fullback takes the ball, up the blind side, makes a couple more metres. Queensland about 5 metres out from their own line. From dummy half, Queensland go again, just across field. Sean Bucknell runs, makes no ground. Front rower takes the ball straight up the centre. He's made 5 more metres on the 10 metre line there, Tony Helmuth. Helmuth gets up, plays the ball. Sean Bucknell throws it wide to the blind side. He's missed the ball. Dangerous play there from Queensland. Put over the in goal there. Dead ball line by the winger, Paul Bush. The drop out from the Queensland goal line. A lot of pressure on Queensland there. Held out that time. Queensland winger Wesley Shields to drop out, heavily bandaged knee has there. Puts the ball nice and deep over the 22. Just run up. Second rower in Paul Beats held there, about 15-20 metres out. Gets up, plays the ball quickly. Dummy half, straight from dummy half. Another valuable 10 metres. Plays it there, inside pass through to Morabito. Morabito held just on the line. Ball's picked up, dummy half again. No, tried to go himself. Held a metre out. With a halfback, little step. He's going to be in. No, held up well. No, he's got it away. Queensland held up to the defence very, very well then. Very, very close to the line. Very, very dangerous play. New South Wales looking good there. Be a scrum on the 10 metre line, but win. Yes, out to the winger. Very low pass there from the halfback. He's round the centre, picked up there in cover. Winger gets up, played the ball there. Dummy half again, cross field. Makes only a couple of metres. Moles the dummy half, ran to the blind side. We have runner. He's held well. Just outside the 22 metre line. He's then determined to run one off the ruck all the time. Referee's got something to say, New South Wales here. Appears as though an elbow's been used. Second rower, New South Wales been spoken to then. Queensland player down injured. Front rower, Tony Helmuth. New South Wales also with a man down hurt. Their front rower, Scott Shearer. Both men seem to be okay at this moment. Shearer's back on his feet, going back to position slowly. Queensland player still getting some attention there. He looks okay. So he's going to get up onto his feet. Yeah, he'll be right. Okay, penalty to Queensland there for that forearm jolt from New South Wales player. New South Wales territory. Taking that himself. He's doing a lot of work in this game. Gets up slowly, plays the ball. Dummy half gets himself. Gets it away. Second row. Sean Buckle held there. Half back to dummy half. Bit gets it away to front row, back. Paul Mull. David Bagley, dummy half. Through his half, through his 5-8. Oh, referees picked that as a forward pass there. Not in a very good position to see the incident, but nonetheless the line's there across the paddock. Puts the ball across the field into touch on the fast. New South Wales to take the tap just on Queensland side of the halfway line. Runners coming. Set the back. We've got a double wrap on. Tony Fay to take the ball up just over the halfway line. Make much ground. Through the back line again. Stands his man up. Winger held, fullback held there. Big two, gets up to play it. Mark Larry goes himself, he gets the ball back. Support there. Yes, Marvin's out wide. No, referee's seen a knock on there for the scrum, just on the side of the 22-metre line. It'll be a Queensland feed and Queensland loose. So they haven't been faring too well in the scrum of late. Let's see if they can win this one. Pack. And it's New South Wales ball again, against the feed. Bishop Toombs making some valuable inroads into the Queensland back line. Morabito onto the half, out to the centre. So they make some valuable ground up that side. Appears to be playing on the wing at the moment. Full back into dummy half. Long pass out to the halfback for 5-8. Got it out to Toombs. Toombs has passed it on to Marvin, and Marvin's going to go in for his second try of the match. Yes, momentum takes him across the line. Marvin's into the corner, same corner as he scored his first try. That's number 2 for Marvin for the game. That takes New South Wales on to 12 points to 0. New South Wales tending in favour of that corner, all 3 of their tries. Missed the kick. They'll switch their goal kickers there. Stephen Marvin's taken over the duties, unsuccessful with that kick. Plenty of height, not the right direction. Queensland to kick off. 27 minutes of play in the first half. New South Wales leading 12 points to 0. Lee Smith kicks deep in New South Wales territory, straight down to fullback. Fullback takes the ball and he's going to kick it straight back downfield. Winger takes it very well. Paul Bush takes that well. Steps off his right. It's held up there by New South Wales defence. They'll throw on him quickly. Sean Buckle takes it up himself. New South Wales forward. On the ball. The player they're playing with no number on. Not too sure who he is at this moment. Ball goes back to the Chris Steele. Steele puts it deep over the New South Wales fullback's head. The fullback's knocked it on. Yes, we're going to scrum it there. About 15 metres out from the New South Wales goal line. New South Wales infringement will be Queensland. New South Wales collapse that scrum. No. Referee says Queensland. Yes, Queensland's the last man up off the ground. Queensland collapsed that scrum now. The penalty game is to New South Wales to take the tap 22 metres out. Players coming from everywhere. It's out the backs again. Head on to Philip Morabito, goes valuable ground up the middle of the field. Dummy half, but fed out to the short line side. He's held there well by Douglas Pitt. Pitt puts him on the ground and assistance there. Jason Mann. Gets up, plays the ball. Through half, through the lock. Richard Toombs steaming onto the ball, gets a pass, a little bit low, a little bit hard to pick up there. Should have made good the ground, but ball's put down, it's regathered for the scrum there. Infringement from New South Wales, we'll have a Queensland feed. New South Wales playing powerfully onto the ball then. beat by Queensland at the same time, but New South Wales gets the balls. Marvin's around his man easily. He's going for that corner again. Could this be number 4? Yes, it's going to be. No, he takes the ball around. He's going to put it under the post this time. Marvin making a lot of ground out there in the back line. Puts the ball underneath the posts. That takes New South Wales onto a lead of 16 points to 0. Marabito gets the duties back again, from straight in front. Should make easy work of this. Oh, at the bottom of his boot, but he put it over. Further 2 points to New South Wales. That takes them up to 18 points. Queensland 0. If Queensland can do something in the last 5 or 6 minutes, put some points on the board. Chris Steele to take the kick off this time. Let's see what Queensland tactics are for kick off. Puts the ball deep and high. Marabito takes it up, shoulders the tackle, away to support. He's taken there halfway between the 22 and the halfway line. He's up and plays the ball. Out of the halfback, we've got a wrap. Fed on there to Toombs. Toombs is taken down. Back the other way along the back line. Marabito out there wide. Out to good pass out to his winger. Beats his man. Picked up there in cover. Sean Buckle. Cover defence. Buckle gets up, plays the ball. What we got here? Toombs, I think. Toombs takes it up a few more metres. New South Wales gets up slowly, play the ball. Out the halfback. Fed on there to the second row, running out in the back line. Paul Beef gets it away. Looks like, no, picked up well, just before the line. New South Wales only a metre out. See if Queensland can hold him here. They've got a wide blind. Marvin's into his favourite corner there for another try. I think that I'm losing count here. I think Marvin's been in for 4 tries. That's number 4. New South Wales takes them on to 22 points. Queensland 0. His big lad Marvin's playing well out in the centres, making some powerful breaks. Marvin's got the duties of kicking again from out wide. Appears that he's getting the duties out wide now. Tom Hooter. Marvin just about to take the kick right on half time. Comes in. No, looks good. No, it's going to be just away at the last minute. Just out. After the second half, start of the second half, Queensland to put the ball deep. Picked up there by Marietta. It's taken up to the 22 metre line. Put down there solidly by the Queensland defence. Wrap. Man coming to put another wrap on. Man outside this time. Mark Larry is taken down, he plays it forward. New South Wales, Queensland defender. Marker not directly in front. He's made 15, 20 metres there. Good grab from Larry. Got it back, got another wrap on. Marietta out. Front row and Tony Page underneath the back line. Puts the ball through himself. Winger there. He's going to take it. Takes it on the ankles. Gets forward, but that's okay. Runs to the crossfield. Oh, passes nobody. Picked up there by New South Wales. Paul Bush to take the kick. Makes a good ground line, the winger. Winger takes it up, makes 5 metres. Mulls into dummy half. Feeds it on to the halfback. Pitt out wide to the second rower there, Sean Buckle. Buckle plays it back. Queensland forward stopping there. He's held in his tracks. Plays it back to Paul Mull. Mull out to Pitt. Pitt onto the forward, running wide without the jersey number. He's driven backwards solidly by New South Wales forwards back to the halfway line. Gets up, plays the ball to Mole. Mole out to Pitt. Pitt onto the 5'8". Chris Steele. Steele puts it back to the fullback. Picked up well by New South Wales fullback. Fullback runs it up. He's beaten one man. Beaten two. No, he's held there by the second man. He's taken the ground by second rower Sean Buckman. Over the top we have halfback in support. Dummy half, he makes 5 metres, put solidly into the ground by the Queensland forwards. One of the Queensland forwards has hurt himself. The kick through by New South Wales. A 10-ball beat. Bouncing around awkwardly for the fullback. Scott Fulton takes it up, makes a good 10 metres. Now he's hurt too. A couple of Queensland players down there hurt. Fullback Scott Fulton. Doesn't look good for the boy. Done something to his ankle or his leg. Appears. Call for the ambulance. Can't be good. Scott Fulton coming off the field, helped by his teammates. Plays Scott Fulton. I wonder if he'll be going fullback position. Appears as though he's going into the centres. Scott Fulton brought over to the near sideline here. Appears in a little bit of pain. New South Wales player coming off. Bad cut at the side of the neck. Placed by number 15, Mark Barnes. Maryland's High. Second row. Ball beat off for New South Wales. Fullback Scott Fulton off for Queensland. Ball's fed by New South Wales. It's Queen Hill for New South Wales. Too quickly then. New South Wales good grab. Looking for support. It's going Marvin's put the ball down this time. Made it 5. Marvin attempts to take him. No, he's missed him. Queensland runs it out to the 10-metre line. Number 18, Peter Shriek. Ball up there. New South Wales well inside the 5 metres. Referee quick to pick it up. Ball put out by Queensland. Number 18, Peter Shriek. Picks it up. It's put out solidly by New South Wales defence. Hole goes into dummy half position. Goes himself. Backwards there. Back 2 or 3 metres. Fit goes into dummy half. Hole looks hurt. Gets up slowly to his feet. Fit takes the ball. Feeds it on to number 9, Craig Stevens. Stevens not very much ground either. Looks like he lost the tackle. No. Hangs on to it. Stevens gets up, plays the ball. Second row partner. Coming hard onto the ball. Queensland another penalty. New South Wales putting something in under the tackle then. Second penalty in quick succession to Queensland. Peter Bush take the kick to the line. So it could be a good kick. Yeah. The winger again. Bush has done a lot of work this afternoon. Take the ball up from dummy from the tap movements. Feeds it on to Stevens. Stevens runs it wide. Crossfield a little bit, doesn't make too much ground. They're 30 metres out from New South Wales try line. Mull takes it himself, doesn't make any ground through the middle of the ruck there. New South Wales tightened up a hell of a lot in the middle there since the start of the game. Over the Pitt switch it back to the blind side, feeds it on to Buckle. Buckle's taken there solidly from New South Wales defence. Buckle gets up, plays the ball, front row David Bagley. Bagley goes himself to the blind side. So Sean Buckle's hurt his leg in that last tackle. Feeds it on to Pitt. Pitt out to Steele. Steele puts the chip through. Got Shane Lee following through. Lee misses the tackle. Fullback makes some valuable ground. Feeds 1, 2, 3 players. He's up to the 22-metre line. Gets up, plays the ball. Straight from dummy half. New South Wales go. Over the 22. Jason Fisher, dummy half. Feeds it onto his halfback. David rolls out to Melbourne. Melbourne standing them up. Queensland finding it very difficult to put this big lad down. He's up only 10 metres away from the halfway line now. Heads it back to his Jason Fisher. Fisher feeds it on to his halfback. Rolls taken there solidly by the Queensland defence. Gets up quickly, plays the ball. Jason Fisher feeds it on. Should step off his side foot, back onto his right. It's taken there solidly by the Queensland defence. Craig Stevens underneath. 4 mile over the top. It's a kick through from New South Wales. Queensland winner in position. Bush takes it well. Could have been close to a shepherd there for Queensland. Referee decides not. Queensland gets up, plays the ball. Bush plays the ball. Back to Shane. There you go. Ball's pulled out of his hand by New South Wales. This will be a penalty. New South Wales were penalised for taking the ball. The player that was being called held. Bush going to take line kick. Picks his mark. It's in for the kick. Runners coming this time. That's a little bit better for Queensland. Much better than the stereo play we saw earlier in the first half. Ball's lost. New South Wales pick it up. It's away with Craig. Away with second row Mark Larry. Larry makes some good ground up towards the halfway line. Gets up, plays the ball quickly. Fullback's got the ball, runs across the field, back inside to David Rolls. Rolls runs off the middle, gets the ball out. Marvin's out there wide. Marvin's making a lot of ground. He's going to bust them. Nice inside pass to support. New South Wales going to go in for their fifth try. Danny Cronkite scores New South Wales' fifth try. Takes New South Wales into a lead, 26 points. Queensland forward coming off the field there. Oh, he's on the replace. Moving in there. He comes. Oh, not having much luck. New South Wales with the lead, 26 points to nil, about 10 minutes into the second half. Puts the ball high and deep. Taken in by the front row. New South Wales front row. And Scott Shearer. Shearer gets up to play the ball to his second row, Mark Larry. Kick taken there by Mark Barnes. Barnes puts it in Queensland territory. Oh, awkward bounce there for Queensland player. Here's Shriek. Shriek's around. He's around Marvin. No, Marvin's pulled him into touch. Proving his abilities not only in attack but in defence as well. They're taking the man over the line. Queensland, New South Wales feed. New South Wales win the ball. Steps around there. Queensland failing to put the man on the ground that's got the ball. Standing off him badly then. It's out to the halfback. Halfback looks inside. Throws a dummy. Still going. Put down there by second row. Sean Buckle. Assistance from Andrew Doyle. Get on New South Wales. On the blind side. Makes another few metres up the line. Larry the dummy half. Passes then to Marabado. Marabado passes one day to Larry. Larry makes some ground up the middle. Gets up to play the ball. Fisher onto the halfback. Halfback on the front row, standing wide in the back line. Then Tony Pay. Tony Pay's barges up through the middle. Makes some valuable ground. Marvin into dummy half. Ball through to the halfback. Puts the ball high. This could be a good kick, this one. Queensland taken well, taken very well there by the Queensland player. And the blind side. Doyle makes some ground in the blind. Dummy half again in crossfield. He's not making any ground that way. Dummy half again. Plays the ball. Here we go, for the kick from Steele. Steele chips it through. New South Wales quick on him then. Favourite from Steele, making about 35 metres, taking the play down to the halfway line. It'll be New South Wales feed there. Queensland have been doing too good in the scrums at the same time as referee says. So it'll be put in again. New South Wales halfback. Feeds. Queensland's going to be one against the feed. I think that's the first one to Queensland against the feed. Bush is going to be put into touch at the first tackle. Good tackle from Queensland. And he's hanging on to the ball for one tackle. There's going to be another New South Wales feed. Bliss is against them. Put in by Queensland second. The second scrum of the match against the feed. Halfback Pitt put down. Picked up there by Buckle. Buckle takes it forward on the halfway line. Moles at the dummy half. Got a runner? No. He's missed. He's locked forward. Just a moment. It's knocked on there. Yep. New South Wales ball. Oh. Could have been a little bit forward there, maybe off the Queensland play. Queensland picks it up. Lee's got the ball. Passed into the hands of the open hands of the Queensland player. Shane Lee gets up the play. New South Wales player on it. New South Wales swarming in defence. Cut off any chance of movement in Queensland. Stevens gets up, plays the ball at Pitt. Got a runner in David Bagley takes it up to the halfway line. Mole's in there, dummy half again. Feeds it round to Andrew Doyle. Doyle's up the blind side. He's lost the ball in the tackle. New South Wales picks it up. New South Wales to play the ball there. Oh, he's making a lot of ground up the middle there. Queensland defence hanging up badly. Philip Morabito makes about 10 metres up the middle. Halfback has the ball back inside, back to the middle. They're testing the middle of the ruck. There's Morabito again, out to his winger. Shane Clark on the side, steps again. Queensland defence holding off him. He's got there. Out to the halfback. Andy Bailey deep. Picked up there well. Queensland defence. Go from there. Jason Fisher out along the back line. Put up. Queensland picks the ball up. Queensland's got it. Played there. Dummy half again. Ground, but New South Wales are going to force him back. The referee tells him to play it. Mole plays it. It's lost again on the first tackle. New South Wales picks up the ball. Queensland not hanging on to the ball at all. Queensland caught right inside the 5 metres. Not standing with the referee. It's a penalty for New South Wales. They're halfway between the 22 and a half way line. Morabito to take the kick. Far side of the field. Puts it over the sideline. Tap. No, referee tells him to do it again. Takes the tap there. At the back line. We got through the middle. Jason Fisher takes it up. Scott Shearer, dummy half. Shearer goes himself inside the 10-metre line. New South Wales only about 8 metres out from the Queensland line there. Goes himself again. No, Mark Barnes feeds it on. Oh, New South Wales extremely close to the line. They're only a metre or two out. Plays it there to Barnes. Barnes feeds it on to halfback. Puts through. Very kick puts through there. New South Wales. New South Wales feed. New South Wales loose. Looks like they've got their loose again. Yes, feeds it on to the winger. First tackle. He's knocked it backwards. Now it's over the sideline. Another scrum. Hands are getting very poor from both sides at the moment. Very scrappy play. Neither side holding on the ball for more than 1 or 2 tackles in the last half a dozen 6. Queensland feed. New South Wales hook his foot across. Penalty to Queensland. Push to put the ball out. I'll take the tap. Onto his half pit. Back to Mole. Mole finds Queensland lost the ball backwards. New South Wales picked up the ball. First tackle again. New South Wales, Queensland lose the ball. New South Wales take it away. Larry feeds it back. Cooker takes a wrap. Got the ball fed on the the referee says forward pass. Ooh. Disagree. Puts it up again. Stopped a bit there. He's up onto the 22-metre line, but plays it back to Mole. One off stuff again from Queensland. Feeds it on to the Sean Buckle. Buckle stopped there. New South Wales defence plays it back to Mole. Out to Pitt. Oh, nice pass there from Pitt. Played about 15 metres out from New South Wales goal line. Plays it back to Mole. Mole on to Pitt. Pitt on to Steele. Steele feeds it on to Lee. Nice pass there, but he's picked out. Plays it back to Steele. Steele goes himself, and he's going to be in for Queensland's first points of the game. Right next to the post. Queensland's first try, number 6. Chris Steele takes Queensland 4 points, trailing New South Wales 26 with a kick to come. That was quick thinking from Steele there. Got to the dummy half position, saw the New South Wales cover coming across to the blind side, stepped back inside, through the defence, right next to the post for a nice try. Kick there by Queensland, successful from number 4, Peter Sutton. Takes Queensland to 6 points, New South Wales 26. Puts it deep into Queensland territory. Taken there by Queensland second row, Chris Stevens. Stevens runs it into the centre of the field and he's held there by the defence from New South Wales. Not put to ground, but plays it back to Mull to Pitt. Pitt across the field to Buckle, driven backwards by the New South Wales defence. New South Wales boys are coming back, determined to make amends for that last mistake. Put deep by Steele. Fullback picks it up, but he's knocked it sideways and over the side. Queensland put the ball in. It's going to be a Queensland win. Good heel from Queensland out to Steele. Steele's looking for lead. Steele's lost the ball. New South Wales quick to recover. Pick up the ball. Marvin's got the ball and he's held there by the Queensland defence. Over the top comes Steele, puts him, makes sure he's onto the ground. Steele's working hard in defence and attack. New South Wales plays it back there, down to the halfback. Halfback feeds it on to the front rower. Running wide. Faye's been running wide into the back line most of this game. It's at the back line. Round lead. Feeds it on. Well, Lead passes into Marvin. Marvin's got the ball. 1, 2 is away from him. Right through the middle. Queensland finding and put him to the ground. Finding this Marvin very difficult to stop. Play it back to Scott Fisher. Fisher feeds it out of halfback. On the fullback. Fullback's pulled up there over the 22 metre line. Picks up, plays the ball. Morabito takes a kick to the line, finds the woman not on his line. Made some valuable ground there. It'll be a scrum about 15-20 minutes. Queensland line. Replacement's being made there. Shane Clark comes off. Oh, sorry. Peter Sutton comes off, sorry. Neil Barrett on to replace him.
I'll touch him now in a moment. What number's he on?
Barrett, number 14, on to replace Sutton. Barrett from Logan State High School.
Logan boy, huh?
Queensland ball. 2 on the 22 metre line. Gets up, plays it to Mull. Mull feeds it on to his halfback then. Looking for a runner, he's found him, but New South Wales quickly on to second row. Sean Buckle there, driving backwards. Mull picks it up, it's back to the blind side. Didn't really have a look to see where the runner was then. He's found him. Plays the ball. Gonna have a kick here. It's put deep by Lee. He's picked out the fullback, but the fullback's got the ball and he's going to take it straight up. Beaten one. No, can't get away there from Steele. Nice tackle, nice covering tackle there from Steele. Gets up, plays at the fullback. Steele's going to take one. Yes, round the ankles again.
Oh, well done.
He was putting in a strong effort in defence. And through the halfback, 5'8". Nice tackle there. Neil Barrett replacement. New South Wales feeding the ball on. His kick put through. Referee sent an infringement back there. Oh, man's put his foot in the touch before he got the kick away. So it'll be a scrum. 15 metres out from the Queensland line. Queensland feed by the looks. Queensland to feed. Out New South Wales side. No, straight out. Be put in again there by Queensland. Queensland players placed on the ground there.
Steele. Is that play?
Queensland have the ball. Tackled on the blind side. Got an injury over here. Steele's been injured on the Hamilton side of the field. Up the blind side, Queensland go. Over the 22 metre line. Good headway made there by Sean Buckle. Queensland running a little harder on the ball there. A little knock on, the referee's picked up. Another replacement for Queensland. Coming on, we have number 15, Scott Johnson going on. Let's see who's going to replace. Looks like one of the second rowers. Craig Stevens. New South Wales win. Out to Marvin. Marvin pushes away the defence. Still going. 3 of the Queensland boys taking him to the ground, finally put him onto the ground. Steelers injured again by the looks of this. New South Wales making inroads up the middle there. He's pulled down there by 3 Queensland defenders. Gets up, plays the ball. There's a wrap on. Back to the inside man up the middle. No, he's picked up well in the middle of the wrap. Number 15's got Johnson. Good tackle there. He's fed on out through the half, 5'8" out to 7 3/4. It's pulled down by the ankles. Ankles left, number 16 injured Doyle, Queensland. Oh, nice tackle there for Pitt. Pitt puts him to the ground, gets up, plays the ball, spins on, pivots on his feet there, and it's going to be a field goal attempt. Waved away by the referee, dead in goal. It'll be a 22-metre tap to Queensland. Queensland bringing the ball back very slowly, tiring a little to the later stages of this game. Takes a tap there. Second man running onto the ball, number 16 Andrew Doyle. It's held there just a couple of metres over the 22-metre line. Dummy half goes himself, makes a couple of metres, picked up. Noel gets the dummy half position, it's out through Pitt. Got a runner in, no. Down to number 14 Neil Barrett, Barrett knocks it on. Good pass. Goes wide, Barrett goes in, Marvin pushes him well, Marvin around the defence, looks like he's got pass inside the defence, support, New South Wales support. Yes, over again for the 6th try for the match. Marvin making it look far too easy out there. Just pushing the defence away, round the outside. Nice pass, one-handed back inside. Support was there, always there. And over, across the line, next to the pass on the far side. New South Wales got a few goal kickers here today. Number 1, take the goal kicker. Successful with that conversion, takes New South Wales on to a lead of 32 points to 6. Still brings the ball up to the middle of the field. It'll be a short kick for the Queenslanders. Yes, puts it high, down there the 22 metres, probably a little deeper than he wanted it. Queensland defence swarm on him, Mole takes him, assisted from Barnes, gets up to play it. Number 15 for New South Wales, Scott Johnson takes it up to the half, gets up to play it, and play it back to Fisher. Fisher passes it on the halfback. New South Wales lost the ball. Queensland making hard work of regaining it, and New South Wales have picked it up. Turns out it's going to be a knock-on. Queensland should have got onto that loose ball. It's going to be a feed from Queensland. Straight out the same tunnel. It's going to be a penalty to New South Wales. Referee saying Queensland put across. Geddes to take the kick for the line for New South Wales. Puts it up. He's going to find touch. Just Queensland side of halfway. This there by the Queensland defence. Gets up to play the ball, plays it back. Fisher feeds onto his half, feeds it back inside. Making too much ground up the middle. South Wales player gets up to play the ball, Kent picks it up. Onto the half back. Rolls onto the second row, making all the ground up the middle. Standing start there, he's made about 15 metres. 14, Kent, dummy half. Feeds it out the back line. New South Wales lost the ball. Queensland regathers this time. Regathers in number 16. Doyle takes it up just the other side of the 22. Plays it back. Barrett inside. Hands again. Second tackle. Queensland's knocked back. That's number 2. They've lost about 5 minutes on that movement. Plays it back to Steele. Steele plays it back. There's the full-time hitter. Queensland knocked the ball on there. Full-time school here at Ipswich. New South Wales defeating Queensland on June 32 points to 6. Oh, what's his name? Player of the match, Stephen Marvin, number 17, New South Wales. Special recognition also goes to Chris Steele, Queensland. And Bill Mole.
Sounds cool.
Done for you today, and this little bit of a snack that they've provided here this afternoon. Without any further ado, I'd like to introduce to you Jeff Green, Principal of Lockyer District High School and an Acting Inspector of Brisbane West at the moment, representing the Department of Education here. Thanks.
Thanks, Graham. On behalf of the Regional Director of the Brisbane West Education Region, which Ipswich is the centre of, he couldn't be here today. He's unfortunately opening a tennis complex. Would like to have been here, but on behalf of the Regional Director and Brisbane West Education Region, a very warm welcome to Mr. Roderick, who's the organiser of Rugby League in New South Wales, the coaches and to the players. I hope that you've enjoyed your stay in Ipswich. We certainly enjoyed watching you play football. I know at the moment there has been for a time a drift of people coming up from New South Wales into the Sunshine State. I can guarantee if any of you fellows from New South Wales drift up this way, you can come to my school any time, and I'll guarantee you a place for the football team. So we certainly appreciate the spirit in which both teams have participated today, and again, on behalf of the Education Department, very warm welcome and best success next week when things really hot up, and I hope you have a very enjoyable week. And seeing go to some Balmoral down in the big smoke. Thanks.
Thanks, Jeff. Belatedly, I'd like to congratulate both teams on the game, particularly New South Wales. Far too fast, far too big. I think it was strong on the day. Queensland came back well in the second half. I think the game was greatly appreciated. And there are a couple of individual trophies which I've been asked to present on behalf of the Sunshine Pharmacy here in Ipswich. They're both to Queensland sides. If number 6, Chris Steele, gone, hasn't it? Paul, he's gone. I've got 2 And on behalf of Brisbane West, I'd like to introduce Ray Lesky, who has a track to present on behalf of Brisbane West region for the best player of the game. Thanks, Ray.
Thanks very much. Well, this tracksuit is donated by Sabre Sportswear, which produce all of our tracksuits for the Brisbane West region and for other parts of the state. And I tried to pick one of the biggest ones I had because I felt we needed it. Because I think this fellow more or less dominated the game, particularly whenever he got the ball. And I don't know what Queensland are going to have to do when they meet him again, but you're going to have to slow him down somehow. But the number of tries he scored today, I think he dominated the game. So Steve Morgan, if you come
David.
Well, firstly, I'd like to thank the Ipswich League for letting us use the ground. It was a pretty good ground. But also, especially like to thank Queensland, the team and the officials. I know this was the first test match and it would have taken a lot of organising. I'd like to thank the teammates. We did put it together today, even though there was a few bad things in our game. I'd like to thank Jock and Mr. Sovereign, Mr. Reid and Mr. Sovereign, for really getting behind us, and also the parents of a lot of our parents that have come up here. It's a long way to come just to watch and barrack for us, and I really appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
Here, and I'd just like to wish to both teams all the very best in the National Carnival next week in Balmoral and later in Queen's Park. Thanks again. Boys. You want a video? Any more, please?
Right on, yeah.
Is it glass? Brad, get this in.
Yeah.